These neighbours from Zwijndrecht, a town outside Antwerp, are discussing their blood test results. The test looked for PFOS, part of a family of chemicals called PFAS, that are linked to multiple health problems, including cancer. Dirk's results are some of the highest, at 35 times the level that's considered hazardous to human health.
I'm afraid for my health because I have problems with my heart. Because I have a high cholesterol, and that's also something that they say from PFOS.
Carolina's results are 3 times the alert level, but she's also worried that her children might be contaminated.
My youngest daughter is 4 years of age. I probably had already a higher concentration of PFAS in my blood when I was pregnant and when I breastfed my smallest daughter. I'm really worried about their health as well.
Zwijndrecht's residents pushed the government for testing after unsafe levels of perfluorooctane sulfonic acid, or PFOS, were found in routine water and soil samples taken nearby. These toxic chemicals are used in thousands of everyday items as it repels water, oil and dirt. A factory by US group 3M produced PFOS just a few hundred metres away for over 2 decades, halting production in 2002. Since then, it's continued to make thousands of newer chemical compounds in the same family, many of which have never been studied. It meant the laboratory testing the contaminated samples in Flanders had to quickly adapt its methods.
20 years ago, they made molecules this size. Since they were proven noxious, what is now happening? They're making shorter molecules, and they make more different molecules. So what you see in the beginning, with only one molecule entering the environment, now we have 10, 20, 30, 40 different ones at a lower level. So this makes things a bit more complicated. It's more difficult to measure them. That's why we need also high technology to find it. And on the other hand, also, potential toxicology is also adding up.
Residents only found out about the chemical contamination a few months ago. Yet the regional government first knew about it in 2017.
You have a multinational who is not concerned with the people and with the environment. That's something we have seen a lot in history and all over the world. But the fact that the government is not able to protect the people, that's the big problem, and that's why we have started the inquiry commission to find out what happened and why some alarm bells did not go off, and why government and why ministers did not communicate and were honest to the people.
3M says it's spending €125 million to minimise further contamination and remediate the soil and groundwater around Zwijndrecht. But PFOS is known as a forever chemical because it doesn't break down in nature, meaning Carolina, her family and her neighbours will either have to live on contaminated land or leave their homes.